It was a dark and stormy night, and Emily could hear the howling wind through one of the windows of the old wooden cabin. Raindrops pattered on the roof. The young woman felt a deep sense of unease because there was no human habitation near the cabin, and there was no internet signal. That's why she had come here, to escape the stress of the city. Emily had intended to spend a few days alone in nature, but this night had turned peculiar. First, the flickering flames of the old fireplace danced like ghosts, and then the radio turned on by itself, broadcasting something on a strange and incomprehensible frequency. Inside the cabin's ancient walls, Emily discovered mysterious drawings, primitive symbols, figures with bright, eerie eyes that flickered. She found these signs that sent shivers down her spine. Without spending more time examining them, she heard a tapping sound on the ceiling above. She climbed up the stairs to investigate. On the ceiling, she encountered a creature with ghostly white skin and crimson eyes. This entity, with long black hair and elongated claws, was slowly approaching her. Emily screamed in terror and attempted to rush down the stairs, but the creature, with a dark and invisible force, caught her and hurled her to the ground. As Emily writhed in pain on the floor, the entity drew near and began to speak slowly. It introduced itself as the Queen of Shadows and explained that this forest was protected by an ancient entity called the Guardian of Shadows, long forgotten by humans. The Queen of Shadows was angry because humans had invaded the cabin, and she expressed her desire to punish them. Emily offered a deal to survive. According to ancient legends, if humans offered a service to the Queen of Shadows, they could appease her anger. So Emily agreed to help the Queen and fulfill her requests, venturing into dangerous tasks in the dark depths of the forest. During these missions, Emily encountered nightmarish creatures that lurked in the darkness, creatures that frightened even her dreams. At times, she contemplated giving up, but the furious eyes of the Queen of Shadows and their agreement inspired her to continue. Ultimately, Emily reached an ancient cave where the Guardian of Shadows resided. Here, the Guardian awoke and examined Emily's intentions carefully. Emily explained that she had successfully fulfilled the Queen's tasks and that humans wanted to help the forest rather than harm it. Upon hearing these words, the Guardian of Shadows released Emily and allowed her to leave the forest. However, it issued a warning never to return and never to disrupt the secrets of the forest and the balance of nature. The agreement between Emily and the Queen of Shadows came to an end, but Emily's terrifying experiences stayed with her for life. She had learned the importance of humans living in harmony with nature and carried the memory of these fear-filled moments with her, a reminder of the eerie story she had lived through.